the technical field of glazed tile cold bending forming equipment, especially related to a kind of glazed tile conformal cutter. It is characterized by including a cutter holder. The upper part of the cutter holder is provided with an oil cylinder, and the end of the piston rod extending from the lower end of the oil cylinder is provided with an upper knife beam. The upper cutting knife is fixedly installed on the upper knife beam through the connecting plate, and the lower cutting knife is arranged corresponding to the upper cutting knife. The lower cutting knife is fixedly installed on the lower knife beam, and the lower knife beam is arranged on the cutting knife frame. It adapts to the structure of the blade, can cut out the arc of the glazed tile according to the shape, and the edge can be controlled to 5 mm. It does not produce waste, so that the color steel plate can be used 100%. It is first pressed and then cut, and the glazed tile shrinks and cuts automatically at the edge of the knife. The knife will never bring glazed tiles. Sovereignty items. 1. A glazed tile conformal cutter, which is characterized by comprising a cutter holder. The upper part of the cutter holder is provided with an oil cylinder. The end of the piston rod extending from the lower end of the oil cylinder is provided with an upper knife beam, and the upper cutter, the connecting plate, is fixedly installed on the upper knife beam, and a lower cutting knife is correspondingly arranged below the upper cutting knife. The lower cutting knife is fixedly installed on the lower knife beam, and the lower knife beam is arranged on the cutting knife frame. As leader roll forming machine manufacturer in China, Techform is capable to design and manufacture top quality custom roll forming machines and professional service with global footprint. Roll forming machines: metal roof and wall panel roll forming machine, steel tile roll forming machine, dual level roll forming machine, CZU Sigma Purlin roll forming machines, drywall stud and track roll forming machine, steel floor deck roll forming machine, highway guardrail roll forming machine, downspout roll forming machine, gutter roll forming machine, portable downspout gutter machines, door frame roll forming machine, roller shutter roll forming machine, K-span arched roof roll forming machine, furring channel roll forming machine, Sigma post roll forming machine, storage rack shelf roll forming machine, curtain rail roll forming machine, roof ridge cap roll forming machine, IBA sheet roll forming machine, corrugated sheet roll forming machine, trapezoidal sheet roll forming machine, cable tray roll forming machine, door track roll forming machine, etc.